everybody. Welcome to Saint Misbehavin', the podcast about saints from people who are not. I am your host, Matthew Shadorn, and I am joined, as always, by my co-host, who I have made a New Year's resolution to be nicer to because she's such a wretched and pathetic soul. Anna Domini. Anna, how are you doing today?
I am doing fine. I am heartened and heartwarmed by that introduction, as I'm sure everyone else is.
New year, new you, hopefully.
Oh, wow. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, this is what everyone who meets me thinks, so that's fine.
They're like, she can't sustain this forever, right? Like, she's gonna pull out of this dive eventually.
Is this a bit?
Anna Domini, is this a bit? That's your like Edinburgh Fringe poster, just you with shrugging shoulders. Is this a bit?
Oh dear.
Nope, it's just your personality that has been forged over years of
Go on.
middle class difficulties. I don't know.
Yeah, there we go. That'll cover it, I think.
No, Anna, how are you doing today?
I'm okay.
Podcast of 2023.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen you for a whole week. And since last year. It's wild. I'm okay. I did another questionnaire about my long COVID, and I had to judge myself on a scale of 1 to 100 of like 0 was like the worst health you could possibly imagine. I guess the implication being without being actually dead.
0 just dead.
And 100 being the best health you can possibly imagine. How are you?
So
and
immortality.
I said 46%, which is a whole 1% higher than the last time I did that questionnaire. So... yeah, pretty good.
Wow.
I think 50%. I mean, it's hard because I'd say that, like, I've always been a tired person. So before I had this, I would say 50% was probably like the maximum. Anyway, maybe 60 on a really good day in the middle of summer. But
right, 75 after a couple bumps of cocaine. But, you know.
Hey, I'm not Prince Harry, okay? I don't do that. But yeah, so I'm like, I guess, doing okay. How about you?
Oh, I'm all right. It's been a pretty quiet New Year so far. Haven't really done anything in the past, what are we, 8 days into the New Year? So
that's fair enough. Early days yet, isn't
it? Getting a slow build up, like a steam engine building up a big head of steam, gonna barrel into 2023 like a locomotive through a cow.
Wow. Strong words from a vegetarian.
Yeah. Well, I don't like cows. That's why I don't eat them. That's why, every time I say a cow, I'm just like, fuck you, cow. You think you're not going to tempt me with your delicious flesh. Sorry, buddy.
Your flesh is unappealing to me.
Yeah, I don't like it. Nah, I only like human flesh.
Thank you very much. So it's the ritual cleanliness rule of vegetarianism rather than the I love animals of school of thought. So, like, for example, the other day I discovered that goo isn't suitable for vegetarians because they use beef gelatin to set it.
I'm sorry, you say goo?
Yeah,
Yeah, goo is not suitable for anybody. That sounds just... What is that?
What? Have you not heard of goo?
No.
I mean, well, it's delicious. It's like these...
Are you talking about semen? Because that's a really immature way to refer to it, Anna.
No, because now I'm going to say that it comes in, like, salted caramel flavour and, like...
Okay, well.
And
Anna,
cheesecake. No, it's this brand of desserts. Do you remember, Matthew, when I held that quiz at my house that had a chocolate round and there were all these glass pots that had chocolate in?
Yeah.
Those glass pots were reused goo pots.
Okay, yeah.
So you've eaten the goo chocolate, Matthew. So
I love how you're trying to describe exactly what goo is by referencing empty glass containers. So just think about that container and then imagine in your mind what the goo is.
They're just on sale at supermarkets and they're little desserts.
Is it
basically.
Like pudding or something?
Yeah.
All right,
and they come in like
pudding.
Cheesecake or chocolate mousse, or that's the only two I can think of.
And some marketing genius decided to call it goo. Mm-hmm. And apparently you buy it by the case because you got a lot of those little containers.
So many. And I've got rid of quite a few as well.
I would hope so.
Anyway, why were we talking about... Oh, yeah, it's got beef gelatin in to set it. Anyway.
Great. Should I even ask if you've done anything saintly or had anything miraculous happen to you?
Wow, that's very pessimistic of you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm running on empty here.
Well, you set us up with the I've had a very uneventful week, so I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting much from you. Saintly, I guess like I've been kind of living like a hermit in many ways. So
Sure.
does that count?
Yeah.
Actually, in trying to do more kind of exercises and stuff to support my recovery, I've done quite a bit of like healthy routines, like getting up at the same time every day and going for a walk and things like that. So
That is miraculous.
you can imagine me fitting in a monastery.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally.
Especially one with a vow of silence. Am I
Yeah.
right? Hey.
Wow. Strong hints there.
Yeah. I've also been very cloistered, as it were.
There you
because,
go. Just like a monk.
Yeah, we haven't been out very much. It's been kind of cold and miserable, and I just don't want to go out. It's bad. It's bad outside.
It's bad out there. Yeah.
It's like no point in it. So, well, like also all the play groups are closed. So like Tavish really hasn't seen any other children in weeks. So yeah, it's like we've just been hanging out at home and stinking, smelling our own stink. Anyway, so Anna.
Yes.
Today is January 8th, 2023. Who is today's saint?
Well, we are looking ahead to the 13th of January. So what will that be? Friday. Ooh, Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Is that right?
Is that right? No. Oh my God, it is. Guys.
Ooh.
Oh no. Spooky saint.
Our spooky saint is Saint Kentigern.
Kentigern.
Sounds scary, doesn't he?
This kind of sounds like pentagram almost, but not quite at all.
Friday the 13th.
Saint Pentagram. He's the most evil saint. Does he have bad luck or?
Well, people around him definitely do, as you will hear. In fact, we have to do a content warning for sexual assault. Not from him. I will be swift to add because we would not
from him or not to him.
Not well. He wasn't really there when. So he was potentially conceived through sexual assault.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, we're not celebrating a rapist. We don't do that here. But so just something to be aware of if you don't want to hear that tale. But generally, I'd say fairly lucky in that he was a saint.
Okay.
I guess so he was around in the 6th century. In fact, his dates are 518 to 614. So he was what, like 98? No, 96.
518 to 614. Yeah, he would have been 96.
96. There we go.
Wait,
Good
518
maths.
to 614. Yeah, 96. Yeah.
Good maths, everyone. So yeah,
if you did that at home, give yourself a little round of applause. If you're sitting at home listening to the podcast and you're like 96, it's 96. Stop.
Please
stop at
move
it's
on.
90. Oh my God, it's 90. I'm gonna skip ahead.
Well, maybe our very genius prime minister is right. Maybe we do need more maths. That'll solve all the country's problems. I mean, I did A-level maths, so I think I'm a great advert for how terrible that idea is. Anyway, so yeah, for someone in his day, I'd say he's pretty lucky because he lived nearly 100 years, which is pretty unusual. But he was born. Well, we'll get into how he was born.
Yeah, he was born. We get it. He existed. Move on.
Big whoop.
Where was he born?
Well, let's get into that. He was born to a princess called Tenu or Tanok, who is now remembered as Saint Enoch.
She goes by a number of aliases. Please keep a lookout for Saint Enoch, aka Tenu or Tenet, or just go watch the movie Tenet.
That'll do. So Tenu, Thani, Tanok, or Denwa. Because I think there's a bit of Welsh legend in there as well. Yeah. So, make of that what you will. So she was a princess and the daughter of King Cloydon or Lot, the King of Lothian in Scotland. Well, the region that's in Scotland.
Everybody loathed that place. They hated it.
Very good.
Anyways.
So his father was a Welsh prince called Owain Maburian, who you may have heard of because he appears in the Arthurian legend and is possibly the son of Morgan Le Fay, who we learned about when you did an episode for Ain't Misbehaving about Sir Gawain.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
You look confused, but...
No, I'm not confused.
So, in one manuscript, Owain raped Tannoch, but according to other versions, they had a love affair while Owain was married to another woman named Penarwen. In this version of the story, Tannoch's father, King Lot, separated the pair when he learned of the pregnancy, but after Penarwen's death, they reunited and married.
Oh. So there was a happy ending after all.
Sort of.
Either he's an assaulter or a cheater.
An adulterer, yeah.
An adulterer. So either way,
not a great dude, yeah.
But then his wife died mysteriously.
Yeah.
Didn't need to look into that.
It's always a mystery when that kind of thing happens. In the version where Tannoch was sexually assaulted, Owain was disguised as a woman. And after sexually assaulting the princess, he confused her by saying, "Weep not, my sister, for I have not known thee as a man is used to know a virgin. Am I not a woman like thyself?" Which I wonder if that's why all the TERFs think that that's what happens on a regular basis, because of this one.
I was going to say, who wrote this? J.K. Rowling? Am I right?
Am I right?
J.K. Rowling, she's like, this is what they do.
Yeah,
this is what they do.
She thinks this is the news.
Yeah. See, I told you it's in this Arthurian legend.
So it must
you know
be
what?
true.
Feels like you all owe me an apology.
Yeah.
Didn't J.K. Rowling write a mystery novel where that was like...
Yeah.
and she was just like, see?
See, it happens in this fiction that I just wrote. Yeah.
And so... makes you think, really.
So her turfy fiction wasn't even an original idea. She stole it from Arthurian legend. Anyway.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I think it's important, to have a section of the podcast where we're just mean to bigots. I think we should keep that in.
That's fine. I mean, it's not our primary goal of the podcast, but I do feel like it is one of our major
aims.
one of our major aims.
Well, we alienate people on the basis of whether we think their politics are garbage, I think.
Yeah. So, we've got a certain standard and a set of goals. We've got a charter. We try to hit them all. Some of them are secondary goals. Some of them are primary. But, yeah.
Is this my end of year assessment or start of year assessment right now? You're saying,
This is what... See, I wanted to do a less formal assessment at the beginning of this year. So I'm just kind of like peppering in kind of our organizational things that maybe you want to think about more.
Okay, thank you. Very helpful.
So, it's not key that we drag bigots every episode, but if the opportunity arises,
definitely do it. Yeah,
okay.
Will I get commission?
I'm going to make a note in your file that we've talked about this.
But yeah, so whether she was a victim of sexual assault or a quote-unquote mistress, either way, her dad was really cross with her.
Okay.
So you get very progressive and good. King Lot, or Cloyden, was so angry that he had his pregnant daughter thrown off a cliff.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Overreaction? Let's say that?
Somewhat, yeah.
I mean, was it a big cliff or was it just like a small cliff just to teach you a lesson?
I'm not going to kill you, just break your ankle.
It's just like, listen, abortion technology is not...
very backwards.
...what we would like it to be these days, so you could just stand here near the edge of this precipice. We'll deal with this lickety-split.
I mean, yeah, I wonder if that was any more or less dangerous than, let's not get into this.
Or just birth in general. It all sounds bad.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous, yeah. Just before she was to be executed, Tannoch prayed for protection, promising that she would offer her son to God. Miraculously, she survived the fall. So maybe it was just a small cliff.
I offer my son to God. Or the devil.
Anyone who could help me.
Anybody, right now. Whoever gets me out of this mess. So she sold her son's soul to God.
To save her life, yeah.
To save her life. Rare. It's a bit of a twofer, really, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, because you couldn't really save the baby. Well, you possibly could save the baby from the fall. If
Wait, isn't she still pregnant?
Yeah.
So
I don't know, if she landed it, she might land in such a way that would kill her, but
But the baby would just pop out of her.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
It's just she would hit the ground and then a can and the baby would shoot.
Or like Alien.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, look, I'm not a midwife. I don't know how these things work. So she was then exiled because it's like, well, killing you won't work. Just go away.
By exiled, I mean that her dad was on the top of the cliff and just watched her run away. It's like, God damn it.
No, she was set adrift in a coracle, a small, rounded, lightweight boat traditionally used in Wales, Ireland, and Scotland.
Yeah. See our St. Brendan episode for a full explanation about what a coracle is.
Yeah, very good. So she was set adrift in this coracle on the Firth of Forth, which is a place in Scotland.
I know the Firth of Forth is a place in Scotland, but it always makes me laugh when I hear it.
Fair enough. So one of your favourite places, Scottish places.
Yeah. There's a bridge there called the Forth Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And
so where did the other three go?
What happened to the other three? Yeah, like it just feels like I was kind of like, this one's going to last for sure. We're going to get this one right.
Wow.
4 times the charm, boys.
Why is your Scottish accent like a cartoon of an Irish leprechaun?
My Scottish accent is a Scrooge McDuck impression.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't remember him being Scottish.
me money bin.
Which is famously, the stereotype of Scottish people being stingy. It works.
That's the joke. That's good.
So, according to Jocelyn, a monk who wrote about Kentigern's life, the moment Tenno
Her
or
name was just
Tannock,
Jocelyn?
his name was Jocelyn of Furness.
Wait,
and
his
that's
name
a
was
boy's
Jocelyn?
name. Yeah.
Wow. Was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Again, great manly name, ruined by girls. Time to take that name back. Name your boys Jocelyn.
There you go. So this guy, he was writing about Kentigern about 500 years after his death. Mm-hmm. So we can assume that a lot of the stuff is legendary or mythical rather than
or just made up.
Historical. Yeah, or just made up. Although he did claim to have rewritten his version from an earlier legend and an old Irish text. So he's like, look, citation needed.
Yeah, it's like, can we see the original text?
No, it's disappeared. Yeah.
Fell apart. So old and crumbly. And I was like, oh, I wrote it. That's why I was writing it down so fast.
And that's why a lot of it doesn't make sense. So I was just in a rush. But yeah, so the moment that Tannock reached dry land, she began having contractions and gave birth to her son. Tannock and her newborn...
Where'd she reach dry land?
Curis in Scotland.
Oh, okay. Curis in Scotland. Okay.
So they found shelter with a holy man named Saint Surf. Or should that be Saint Turf based on the conception story?
Well, his Saint Turf was his brother, so they would be Surf and Turf.
Surf and Turf. Very good.
I like to imagine Saint Surf was just like there on the beach because he had like his board out. And he was going to go do some surfing, and he's like,
oh my goodness, a pregnant lady from the boat.
Oh, is there a pregnant lady here? Wow.
Radical.
Bogus. I'm going to catch a couple waves, but I'll totally come back help you with this baby, all right?
What would a Scottish surfer sound like, Matthew?
I'm going to go catch some... I can't even...
God! Yeah, I shouldn't have asked. That's on me.
Oh, hey, dude, I'm going to go catch some waves. No, I got it. No, I don't have it. Nope, I got nothing.
Oh, wow. Oh, dear.
If you have a good accent of a Scottish surfer, send a voice memo to our email address, saintmisbehavenpod@gmail.com. There is no G in Behaven, but there is a G in Gmail. The best Scottish surfer dude accent will be played at the end of the next show. So just send us some recordings of that, and we'll get on that. Anyway.
Excellent. Always one eye on the content for the next episode. I like it. So, Surf had a vision of angels singing at the hour of the birth. So, he baptized Tenno and the baby, giving him the name Kentigern.
Wait, does she not get any say in this? Like, wait, that was my baby. Why'd you name my baby Kentigern? That's kind of my job.
Well, we don't hear anything else about his mum, so obviously now that she's given birth, she is no longer relevant or
Saint
a
Surf
person,
took the baby and then just kind of pushed the boat out to sea with his foot, and the mother was never heard from again.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
We'll get rid of this disgusting thing. Thank you. Okay.
Was it when he saw afterbirth and the pooing thing, and he was just like, nope, not about this life.
Is that where babies come from? Okay, well that needs to go away now.
Be gone.
Sorry. That is not how Saint Surf rolls.
Yeah. So he raised Kentigern and acted as his teacher. So I think you're right. I think he must have just kicked the boat away because there's no explanation for where Tannock went. Although if she was in fact having had an affair with Owain, then she would have just gone back. That might have been the point at which she went back to him.
Maybe she drifted back to the cliff where her dad was waiting. It's like, I knew you'd come crawling back.
Coracling back.
Or floating back. All right, so Surf raises Kentigern as his own child.
Yeah, and he gave him the pet name Mungo, which in Scottish means my dear one.
Wait.
But I say Scottish. I guess Scots or Gaelic or something means my dear one, because he was more precious and lovable than all of his companions.
Wait, so this is Saint Mungo?
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you say
twist? Because I wanted to tell, I wanted to hype up the mystery of the name and do a big reveal, and that's just happened now.
Okay. Man, everybody's got a lot of aliases in this story.
Yep.
So I was talking to Alice about if we were thinking about having another kid, but like our friends had a baby recently, and they picked a baby name that was like our top choice for a boy's name.
Oh,
if we had
no.
another baby. And then we were just kind of like brainstorming other names.
Right.
Idly.
Well, if you have a girl, what about Tannock?
No, but I was like, is Mungo? That's a proper Scottish name. We give him another Scottish name, Mungo.
That'll
Mungo
work.
Shadorn. Not a lot of boys named Mungo these days.
Yeah.
But now Jocelyn's at the top of the list. For
I
boys.
mean, weirdly, I actually know 2 Mungos,
Do you really?
and that's because I grew up in Fulham. So yeah,
mind
they're Mungos with London accents as well. So
Wow.
that's a marker of middle classdom, I think.
Do they go by Mungo?
Yeah.
I guess there's not really like a
You can't shorten it. Mung.
it'd be Mung.
Go.
Go. Anyways, okay, so he gives him a weird nickname.
Yeah, that's the thing. I guess Mungo itself is a nickname, right? So,
Yeah.
you couldn't nickname that nickname, be a meta nickname. I think it must have been like a convent or like a churchy boarding school or something, because there were other boys there and they were jealous and disliked Mungo because...
Why does he get such a cool name?
Yeah. Why does his mean all the rest of you are a piece of shit? I don't... What's that about? Hey, Surf, do you love us all equally? Yeah, sure. I just,
But after Mungo. I mean, it's Mungo,
Yeah.
and then there's like a second layer.
course.
It's a couple layers down, but it's like you're all tied for second or
Yeah.
last, however you want to think about it.
Great parenting from this monk dude.
Yeah.
So, struggling with his unpopularity, Mungo left Curious and went to the house of a holy man named Fergus. Don't know how he heard of him.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Is like there's a lot of Ferguses.
Fur guy?
Yeah. Fergus is some.
Yeah.
And so if you just knock on any door,
You
you're
probably
gonna find,
meet a Fergus, yeah.
Yeah. And some of them are going to be holy men. So,
The
there you
odds
go.
are in your favour. So according to the legend, he found Fergus on his deathbed, and the man's dying wish was that his body should be placed on a cart drawn by 2 untamed bulls, and that he should be buried wherever they stopped. What's your dying wish? You're scorning this guy, but what would you wish for? Would you not? Is that not a fun way? I mean, you hate cows, so I assume that
Right.
would not.
No, I want to be fired out of a catapult into the sea.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. See? Yeah. Fuck you, Anna. Yeah, I got a better dying wish than this asshole.
Okay, well
Also,
done.
like, it's not like Fergus was like his mentor for years or
Yeah.
his friend or relative. He's just like a guy, and apparently their first meeting was on his deathbed.
Can you put me on some bulls, please?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, thank God you're here. It's like, what?
I almost died without getting my dying wish.
Yeah, it's like everybody else has abandoned me, stupid leprosy. Anyways, can you put me when I'm dead in a cart with 2 wild bulls? Also, you're going to have to find 2 wild bulls, and then you're going to have to fucking hook them up to a cart. So good luck with that
Good
as
luck
well.
with that. Yeah.
This guy's putting
That's a
a
good point.
ton on a stranger.
Stranger boy as well.
Yeah, strange boy. Yeah.
Not a full grown man.
It's a bit of a burden.
Maybe that was his first miracle. Mungo did as Fergus had asked and followed the bulls to a beautiful glen. Mungo buried Fergus there and built his monastic cell in the same spot. He named the glen Glass Goo, the beloved green place. Can you guess what this is now called?
It's called Glen Glasgow.
Yeah.
The beloved. Okay. Yeah. It's Edinburgh.
Okay. And once again, this is not a geography podcast. Yeah, so obviously it's Glasgow.
It's Glasgow. I know, yeah. So, see, when you said it was Mungo, a lot of people were like, wait, why is he stoked about Saint Mungo? It's because my wife is from Glasgow.
There you go.
That's why I know who Saint Mungo is.
There you go. It just gets better and better. And did you know that that's how Glasgow first came to be, was some bulls dragged a corpse there?
No, I would not have guessed that. I would have guessed that it's like kind of at a good spot on a river that like makes it just kind of a generally good place for a settlement. I wouldn't have thought that it wouldn't have occurred to anybody to settle there until someone had dropped a corpse there
and then built a convent.
And then build that would not have been how I would guessed. The city of my wife's birth would have been crazy.
You learn something new every day. There's your knowledge for the day. I mean, hopefully this will come in handy for a pub quiz for someone listening. So if it does, write to us and give us a cut of the prize money. Yeah. I love how we both thought of that at the same moment. Like,
guys, we are so underwater with this thing. Please just send us some money. We have a Ko-fi account. We have a Patreon. You can just throw pennies at us on the street. It's fine.
Speak for yourself. Please don't throw pennies at me on the street.
Nothing less than a 50p coin for Anna. But you can throw pennies at me. I'm not too proud. So he's founded Glasgow.
Well, no. He's founded a monastery at a place that is now Glasgow.
Oh, that is
I
now
think
Glasgow.
It was officially sort of turned into a city at a later point.
One would think. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was Glasgow.
No, because, I mean, who knows how long those bulls were running for.
Yeah. It's funny, Rome was founded by two guys nursed by a wolf, and then Glasgow was founded by one guy who followed two bulls.
Following bulls, yeah.
It makes you think. No, I guess it doesn't. No, never mind.
Let's move on then. So the church was built across the water from an extinct volcano on the River Clyde.
Really?
And Mungo began doing missionary work from this site. He was about 25 at the time. So I guess not really a strange boy anymore. More
a strange man.
A young man. Strange young man.
Real fucking weirdo. People are like, why'd you build this here? Wait, did you even know that guy? So you just randomly came across a dying stranger and did this insane thing.
Pretty much.
And then build him on it? And there's a volcano across the way?
Yeah, but it's extinct. It's fine.
Okay. Wait, so he's doing missions from the extinct volcano?
No, it's just near the extinct volcano.
Oh, then why did you bring up this extinct volcano?
Well, just, to help you envision what it might be like.
Is this Chekhov's extinct volcano? Like, if you're bringing up the extinct volcano in the first act, like, it's got to go off by the third act?
Exactly.
All right. Sorry, I didn't want to give away too much.
You're really jumping the gun, and by gun, I mean...
extinct volcano.
Well, I was going to say eruption.
Yeah. I was watching a horror movie earlier today, and somebody offhandedly mentions an axe, and then the whole rest of the movie was like, why is somebody going to fucking pick up this axe?
Did it happen?
There's an axe in the other room. We talked about it for no reason. Obviously, you're going to use it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
did they?
Kind of.
Sounds disappointing.
Yeah, I thought they were going to use it, and then they did the whole thing. I don't know. Good movie otherwise.
Right. Excellent. So, after a while, the king and the clerics of Cambria, which is now Cumbria, not Cambridge, decided that they would make Kentigern a bishop. He initially rejected the appointment, arguing that he was too young and unworthy of the honour, but the clerics would not take no for an answer. He took his seat as bishop in a cathedral in Glasgow, as it was then known, and gathered a group of followers who imitated the apostolic way of life. According to Jocelyn, Christianity had declined in the region, and many were not baptised, and those who were, in Jocelyn's words, wrapped up in the hog pool of multiple vices. It's a real animal tale here. We've got bulls, pigs.
The hog pool of animal vices is a great way to describe sin.
I think we should put that on a t-shirt for our merch
Wrapped up
range.
in the hog pool of animal vices.
Multiple vices.
Of multiple vices.
I mean, animal vices would be more vice-like, I would say.
Yeah, I just went like it's a pig, and he's like smoking weed, and he's got a drink. Maybe he's having sex with another pig. He's doing all kinds of vices. So these church leaders make him a bishop, and he's like, I'd really rather not be a bishop. And they were kind of like,
and they're like,
well, there's no one else.
Yeah, and we'll send you to one of the more sinful places so you can get your hands dirty.
It turns out that nobody around here is a good spiritual leader because either nobody cares or they all fucking do something else. So it sounds like they sent him to a bad district then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then his followers start to imitate apostolic living.
Yes.
But I don't know. Just like,
So I think basically the monastery would have been sort of seen itself as like, echoing the church. So
right.
the apostolic way of life, i.e. following Jesus.
Right.
Yeah, don't have any more detail.
But they're
on
just
that.
imitating it like the way that a parrot imitates language with no concept of the
Yeah,
deeper
they haven't
meanings.
processed anything.
Okay, cool.
Well, like you can train yourself to have good habits. So maybe that was what he was doing. He was like, we'll just do imitation first, and then the vices will dissolve. We'll be fine.
Right. We'll get the ceremonies down first, and the meaning will fill in later.
Yeah, there you go.
We can just fill that meaning in with whatever.
So Jocelyn believed that Kentigern was sent by God to restore Christianity to the region.
Okay.
Mungo lived a life of extreme asceticism.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, leading by example. According to Jocelyn, he frequently fasted,
Mm-hmm.
wore your favourite piece of holy clothing,
A hair shirt?
a hair shirt, and slept on a rock hollowed out like a grave with a stone for a pillow.
Wait. The rock was hollowed out with... That's impressive. That's just like... Can you carve me a stone grave? I think like if you had a rock that was like hollowed out,
You'd
that
think
might
that looks like a snuggly grave.
yeah, it's like, oh, it's kind of nice. Yeah, you could sleep in that. You sleep in that in the summer, and it's like it's nice and cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
It's
it would
kinda-
always be cool because it's Scotland.
Yeah. All right, never mind. Yeah, actually, you're right. This is bad.
It's pretty grim.
I guess it would be like if he was like a lizard, then that would be really
It would be
great, but
perfect, yeah.
He's probably not a lizard. Is he a
He's-
lizard?
Not in the accounts that I have, but that
Alright,
doesn't
well.
rule it out, right?
Yeah.
He could
Well,
be.
He was like many higher ups.
Oh, wait,
in
hang on.
organized-
He was in the royal family, so he was at
Yeah.
least some kind of reptile.
There we go.
Thank you, thank you. In the morning, he would strip naked and immerse himself in a freezing cold river.
All right. Well, that's one way to start the day.
Yeah.
They hadn't gotten coffee yet, Hannah.
It has
Coffee
the same
isn't-
effect as caffeine.
That's really, it's like you got to get the blood going somehow.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
you know.
whilst in the freezing cold river, he would sing all the psalms from beginning to end. I just like the idea of thinking that he must have done so really high pitched, like the Lord is my shepherd, I'm so cold.
just like rubbing his arms the whole time. That's probably enough psalms. I think I got them all. Yeah.
Good morning routine. He, maybe in his day he would have written like if there was like monk LinkedIn, been like, these are the 5 habits of successful holy people. It's like
Highly
get up
effective.
at 5 a.m. and
Yeah.
sing all the psalms.
Now you said you were working on a new morning routine. Is this something that you think you'll incorporate into your?
I believe that all the freezing cold rivers around here are pumped full of sewage, so I'm going to pass on that one.
All right, it's fine. You could start your own freezing cold. Like you could just have like a plunge pool. You could just put like a little kiddie pool on your balcony.
I mean, my balcony's very small.
All right, well.
Maybe I should get one of those. Like I've seen people do it with like they fill up a wheelie bin full of ice water. Maybe I should
Right.
do that. I don't really want to though.
Well, I mean, all right. So there's an easy solution to this: is that you have a shower. So
Yeah.
what you could do is you could stand outside and have Danny spray the shower head outside at you.
I don't know if it would reach out the
No, it just
window.
falls onto the ground. So you would just be falling on you.
Okay.
Or you could just take a cold shower, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that
In
would
the
probably
shower.
be easier.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest.
And save Danny the time as well, because he's very busy in the mornings. He has to get to work.
He's got to eat a complete breakfast. He's a growing young boy.
Yeah, his 3 Weetabix a day.
My son eats 4 Weetabix a day, right?
Well done. Tavish is more hench than Danny.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm sure you're proud of that.
I'm not. Well, I'm, it does me no good because it's destroying my body. But, whatever.
And also your bank balance, presumably. Just, so many
so much
Weetabix.
We're losing so much money on Weetabix. Oh, my God.
Jocelyn claims that this disciplined way of life prevented Mungo from ever experiencing lust. Quote,
Yeah, because his penis was all shriveled up from the cold water.
well, you say that.
Yeah, when your penis retracts up inside you because you've spent so much time in cold
There
water,
is no
that's going
lust.
to really
Yeah.
cut down on how much lust you have.
Wild swimming. It's good for you. That's what everyone knows.
I don't think anybody knows that. I think people think that.
Well, in Jocelyn's book, it says, no corruption of his eager flesh, either awake or even sleeping, defiled or stained the lily of his white genitals. So,
wow.
white obviously meaning pure, because...
Pure, right. I like how he's also like, no wet dreams on this guy either.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I checked every day. I checked those sheets every day. No
and
wet dreams.
his tiny shriveled penis was like
And
a lily.
Let me tell you, his flesh was eager. That guy, yeah. That's a weird thing for him to be like, he wanted it. He did, but he didn't.
But he didn't.
But he didn't. He was constantly horny, but he didn't. And that's really the mark of a saint, you know?
There you go. Abstinence.
He was, you know what? And here's the thing. He was just like hard as a rock all the time.
Oh my God. That's why he slept in a rock.
It's so eager, right? That's the only, what are you going to do about it? You're going to have to...
Go take a bath in a freezing cold river.
Yeah. He turned that boner towards God.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Another great one for a t-shirt, I think. So, Kentigern had to leave Cambria when he was threatened by an anti-Christian movement led by King Morcan.
King Morcan.
I think the old king died and the new king was like very heathen.
Oh, he was more king than king.
Yes.
More Ken than Ken?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, because his name was Morcan, yeah.
It's more Ken than Ken, right?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, you should watch Blade Runner. It's good.
Right. Mungo travelled to Wales and apparently stayed with St David.
Oh.
Later, he moved to Gwynedd, where he founded a cathedral in Llanelwy. Probably not pronounced like that.
Now modern day Glasgow. No?
What?
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 Now it's modern day Glasgow, but Glasgow, Wales. It's like a different Glasgow.
Maybe. During his time, he also went on a pilgrimage to Rome, apparently. Although some say that Jocelyn made this up. I don't know why. Why he would do that.
Why he would go to Rome or why he would make that up?
Why he would make that up.
But people were like, I don't know, there's not really very much exciting thing in this hagiography you wrote, Jocelyn.
Well, he went to Rome.
Well, why wouldn't you include that? Like, you know what? Silly me, I totally forgot until just now. Let me just put that on there.
I think that's exactly how it went down.
Yeah.
When Rhydderch Hael took over as the new king of Strathclyde, he invited Mungo to return, and eventually
Where?
he did so. Strathclyde.
Oh, Strathclyde.
Yeah, that's the region that Glasgow's in, right? Sorry,
That's
Glasgow.
on the Clyde, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, when this guy took over, he invited Mungo to return, and eventually Mungo did. He was visited by Saint Columba,
Hey.
and the two men apparently embraced, conversed, and exchanged their pastoral staves, which is not a euphemism, okay? Because he was pure like a lily.
Wait, they're pastoral what?
Staves. I think they're like,
Staves.
yeah, like
Oh,
staff.
I see.
So plural of staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exchanging staves, definitely not gay, okay?
Yeah. So, you want to touch my stave? Yeah. Yeah, I do want to.
It is
yeah.
so
cool?
erect because I'm really not lustful at all.
Oh my God, your stave is so thick. Wow.
Oh dear.
Anyways, so yeah, so just two like real horny guys trying to keep it together by talking about staffs, but we know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's funny, this guy's meeting a lot of other saints. He's meeting Columba from Ireland and
Yes.
Saint David, the patron saint of Wales.
Yeah.
This is
Never
crazy.
meets St George though, because I
Yeah.
guess that's a different time.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's quite a coincidence that all these saints are coming from like right at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's we've often sort of remarked on how there were a lot more saints back in the day than there are now. So I guess there would be an overlap. But he must have had a pretty good little autograph book.
Quite the networker.
Yeah. In his old age, Mungo became so frail that his chin had to be held up with a bandage so that he would not appear improper with a gaping mouth.
What?
Well, I guess if you're gaping open mouth at someone while you have a perpetual erection, that looks improper. So
That's
you
not
got to
good,
shut the
yeah.
mouth. And then
Be like, why? What's up with that dude over there? Oh, his jaw's just
yeah, just frail.
He let's just say he used to exchange a lot of staves, so his jaw muscles are kind of gone at this point. You know
No,
what I'm
I think it would have been from him going in the really cold water, just going like that would have done it, I reckon.
What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I never heard of this sign of decrepitude that you can't close your mouth anymore.
No. Well, that's because you've never lived till 96. So, maybe
Not
it's
yet,
quite common.
Or
Yeah.
ever. I don't really take care of myself.
your decaying meat sack. As death drew near, the light of God shone around Mungo, terrifying his disciples, which suggests that he wasn't a very good teacher about, holy things, because you'd think as a disciple of a saint, you would not be that scared by the light of God, really.
Maybe they were like, oh shit, God's real? Oh God, oh man. Oh, we fucked up bad.
The real boss is coming. Shit.
Oh no. Everybody look busy. Quick. It's like the regional managers here.
Quick, go and round up some kids. We'll baptize them.
Yeah.
Look busy. An angel appeared to Kentigern and conversed with him. He explained that since Kentigern had lived a life of continual martyrdom, God wanted him to have a more tender passage into death than other men. Which I guess, his chosen one nickname.
Of staves and tender passages.
Oh my God. That was not the route I was going down at all. I was just I was bringing it back to how he had the nickname that meant everybody's favorite boy.
Yeah.
And now God is confirming that by being like, you can have a better death.
Yeah. We've had a lot of bad deaths amongst particularly holy people, God, and he's been just kind of looking over. He's like, we're going to take a different approach with our most devoted followers. Instead of a horrifying death where you're, say, crucified or boiled alive or chopped up into pieces or things like that, we're just going to have a nice, quiet death in your sleep. So,
well, it wasn't quite in his sleep. God ordered the saint to have a hot bath prepared the next day, where he would die. The angel also told him that when the water grew tepid, Kentigern should allow his brethren to enter the bath with him. They would be freed from death and accompany... Stop it.
No, I mean, I've seen some movies like this online. Yeah, this happens a lot.
Just put staff exchange into Pornhub.
Yeah.
And you get that good monk bath shit.
Yeah, it's just one dude's in a bath and he's relaxing and suddenly
and then the water grows tepid and something else grows.
Another dude comes in and is like, oh, I didn't know you're in the bath. And he's like, hey man, it's cool. Why don't you just join me? And then, things happen.
Well, what happened was that his disciples were also freed from death and accompanied him into the afterlife.
Oh, wow. So suicide.
It's like a suicide-packed bath.
Man, whoever came to the monastery the next day was just like, where is everybody? And they open up that bathroom door like, oh my God. What the hell? Did a toaster fall in?
That maybe they wrote this story of the angel telling them to get in the bath together to cover up the scandal.
Yeah.
To make it more, appropriate for...
Also, how big was this bath?
Maybe it was like...
A swimming pool?
Yeah. Maybe in those days, because you only had a bath once a month or whatever, you'd have a really big one.
Why does that make any sense? You need a really big bath because there's a lot of filth there. So you're going to need to
Well, it's like a special treat. It's like going swimming.
Yeah, but okay. It does seem like... Okay, so how many monks are we talking about? Because, I don't know, more than two feels like...
It's the original clowns fitting in a mini.
Yeah.
How many monks fit in a bath?
So when the person who discovered them opened the bathroom door, they just all started piling out. Oh my God. Why were all you in the bathroom?
Well, apparently they were like, the angel's vision was correct. This is exactly what the angel said would happen. So they were in on it too, on this cover-up.
Come up on a pile of corpses like, well, that seems like the work of the angels. No need to look into this any further. Yep. You can tell the angels were here because they were all fully erect.
Oh my goodness. Standing to attention for God.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
I mean, I'm not any kind of anatomist or biologist or anything, but do people maintain erections when they die?
I think rigor mortis can cause people to have
then that would look like even more kinky stuff.
Maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Like, God, I started saying that and I was like, man, I don't actually know. I don't want
Also, why am I saying this? I don't want to be saying this.
Well, in my experience...
Oh my God, I just realised that at some point over Christmas I went to a friend's parents' house and I told her mum about this podcast, so please take this bit out. Please.
I think we've talked about it too much to take it out now. But what we can do is we can put in an apology to this person.
Okay. Sorry, Manon. You should never have listened. Please let me still be friends with your daughter. Okay. Was that sincere? I think it was sincere.
I don't know.
Did it sound? Would you forgive me?
Oh, never.
If you were an upstanding member of society who had like adult children, one of whom was friends with me, I mean, I guess you would have already sort of
I would have been
accepted that your children have poor taste in people.
I would have been every day. I would have been like, I don't want you hanging out with that Dominique girl.
Fair enough. So that was his life.
Right.
let's move on.
Dying in a bathtub with some of his best friends.
Yeah, what a way to go.
You know what? It's the way we all want to go. I mean, this is a gentler path to death. Is just
yeah. To be fair, like props to God, because I did not think that would be his vision of like a good death.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're trying out some new stuff up in heaven. So we thought, you could die in your sleep or bathtub full of friends. Hey, what's the thing is like, as people say, you can't take it with you. But what if you could take all your friends with you? Huh?
Friends better than money. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, this does feel like this actually turned into a suicide cult, and we need to cover this up.
Yeah, I think Jocelyn was very naive.
Yeah, this is where the cover up begins. Is with Jocelyn, because everybody else was like, no, they all, I don't know, they thought a comet was coming to take them. They all drank some cyanide. It was gross.
Let's say an angel did it. It will sound much better.
Yeah. Okay, so he is taken up to heaven in a bathtub. And then what happened?
Holy bathtub. Well, he was buried supposedly at the site of Glasgow Cathedral.
On top of that other guy?
What?
The other guy that was buried underneath Glasgow Cathedral.
Yeah, Fergus. Yeah.
Yeah, Fergus. That's right.
I mean, cathedrals are quite big, so you could probably have them next to each other.
You could fit so many corpses in a cathedral.
In a cathedral, or under a cathedral, I guess.
Under, yeah. Or in it, whatever. Just stuff them behind pillars and things. It's huge in there. You never find them. People are like, what's in behind this door? It's like, no, don't open that door.
His shrine became a centre of pilgrimage up until the Scottish Reformation, with rumours of miracles having happened on the site. Non-specific, but definitely happened.
Non-specific miracles happened here.
That's what the blue plaque says, yeah. His remains are said to still be in the crypt, although they may have been removed during the Middle Ages, but we just don't know. So
they may have been removed and taken some way and returned, or like just Saint Mungo's body is still at large. Do not let him near your staves.
We are very mature. I think this shines through today. Yeah, so that's the story of his life and his post-life body, I guess.
Okay. No miracles, no specific miracles.
Well, not at the shrine, but Mungo performed several miracles throughout his life.
Oh, yeah.
And this rhyme is used to remember the 4 miracles he performed in Glasgow, which are represented in the city's coat of arms. So, if you look up the city of Glasgow's coat of arms, right?
Yeah.
Just imagine me pointing to bits of it while I say this poem. Here is the bird that never flew. Here is the tree that never... I'm going to do this in a Scottish accent. Here is the bird that never flew. Here is the tree that never grew. Here is the bell that never rang. Here is the fish that never swam. You don't seem that impressed by that.
Here is the bird that never flew. Here's the tree that never grew. Here is the bell that never rang.
Yeah.
Here's the fish that never...
swam. It's a half rhyme.
Yeah. Why wouldn't they just make it, here is the bell that never rung, here is the... why wouldn't you just put the tree and the bird at the end?
Oh, well, and then just pretend that the other 2 lines aren't meant to rhyme?
Yeah, I mean, well, no, because you could do... What you could do is here is the fish that never swam. Here is the bird that never sang. Here is the tree that never...
But the bird didn't not sing. It didn't fly.
Oh, here's the tree that... Okay. Here is the fish that never swam.
Here's the tree that never swam. Fuck.
All right, never mind. Forget it. I don't know. Whatever. I feel like you could have made that. Maybe it rhymes in Scottish. Whatever. Okay. So what are
I
what
did
are these...
the accent, Matthew, so you would hear exactly what it sounded like.
What kind of miracles are these?
So, So actually, they didn't all happen in Glasgow, because when Mungo was a boy, his classmates murdered a robin, but Mungo restored it to life miraculously. Mm-hmm. So that's the bird that never flew. I guess then he did fly after that. Mm-hmm. They're pretty crap, to be fair.
Okay, fixed a robin. Got it. Okay.
So the tree... Mungo had been left in charge of a fire in St. Surf's monastery. He fell asleep and the fire went out. Miraculously, he managed to rekindle the fire, taking a hazel branch from a nearby tree. I mean, he miraculously had a match on him, is what I'm hearing.
It's like, here's you stick a branch in some embers, it might just
fire
light on
happens.
Fire again. Yeah,
it's a miracle.
It's a miracle. Wow. These are real stretches for miracles so far.
So, sorry, he is said to have brought. So the bell that never rang is a miraculous bell thought to have been brought by Mungo from Rome. It was said to have been used in services and to mourn the dead. The original bell no longer exists, and a replacement created in the 1640s is now on display in Glasgow. Okay. I'm not sure how it's miraculous.
Yeah, I just like he had a bell. Wow, it's a pretty nice bell. I mean, this is the craftsmanship, so miraculous.
So, I mean, he was the miracle of having great taste for your art collection.
Right. But I mean, it's like if the bell never rang, how do they use it in ceremony? So they just kind of wheel it out?
They admire it. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, look at that. Yeah.
Bring out the nice bell. Like, ooh. It's on a cart.
Oh, I see. Thanks
That's what that squeaky
for the
was.
explanation. Yeah.
Bring out a squeaky wheel cart.
Very good. Stop now, please.
All right, so
they start kind of impressive and get less impressive, I guess.
Well, what's the fish one? He once went fishing.
I'm glad you asked. I'm going to try and find a longer version of this because it's a bit more fun. So, that was rude. So, there was a Queen, Langareth of Strathclyde, who was suspected of infidelity by her husband. King Ridurch demanded to see her ring, which he claimed she had given away to her lover. In reality, the king had thrown it into the River Clyde. Faced with execution, she appealed to help from Mungo, who ordered a messenger to catch a fish in the river. On opening up the fish, the ring was miraculously found inside, which allowed the queen to clear her name.
Wait, what? So the king...
Listen, Mungo's miracle was that his assistant found a fish that had eaten some jewelry, okay?
Okay, but the
miraculous, no?
The king had already thrown the ring away, so was he was he like, show me
your
ring?
I think he was framing her.
You're right, okay, but then he's just like the king, he's just like, oh, I'm still going to murder you. You know what? Forget this.
Well, I mean, clearly he was brought around because her name was cleared. Oh, so, yeah, a more reasonable king.
But like, he's the one who's like, I accuse you of cheating on me, and I have no evidence, so I'm going to produce evidence and then present it to who?
Yeah.
What higher authority is there here?
Oh, that's true. He's the king.
Because he's the king, right? And so he's like, oh, you don't have your ring or you do have the ring that I stole from you, but
I think what you're saying is if you're going to use like underhand tactics to frame someone, then when they produce the evidence that shows that they were framed, you would just find another reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, where's your ring? Well, this proves nothing. You're still being murdered.
Well, I mean, maybe the fact that the ring was miraculously found inside the fish when it had just been randomly thrown into the river, maybe that's what caused the king to reconsider, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't harm this woman because she has God on her side.
I mean, I was going to say, it could have just as easily been that her lover returned the ring because she's like, my husband's onto us. Give me that ring back.
But it was in a fish.
Right. That's what. Yeah. Okay. Well, never mind. I forgot.
What's your contention? I don't understand.
I don't know. That she was in love with the fish.
Oh, I see. No, that's
Anna. Think about it.
Yeah, I did not think about it.
You didn't think about it.
So when we say the fish that never swam, what we mean is the fish that swam all the way into her heart.
That's right.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So that is everything. Apart from patronages. So, what do you think Mungo's patronages are?
Let's see. Is he the patron saint of people falling over cliffs? Or alternately cliff divers?
That would be his mum, obviously.
Well, you know.
Who is actually venerated as a saint herself. Saint Enoch on the 18th of July.
Is he the patron saint of having a weird nickname?
Well, he is a patron of Scotland, so it depends how weird Scottish nicknames are considered to be, I guess.
When I've been in Glasgow, people just call you Biggin if you're tall.
Nice.
They'll just be like, hey, Biggin. And you'd be like, what?
That means they don't actually respect you, because I think if they liked you, they'd call you a cunt, so...
Oh, I'm glad they didn't then.
Well, that by biggin then they mean jerk.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm looking at my list of funny patronages that I noted down, and I had extinct volcanoes.
Right.
And you told me that volcano was going to come back.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I
you
said
did. You
wait
said
and
it was
see.
Chekhov's volcano.
No, you said it was Chekhov's volcano. I said wait and see. And you waited, and you've seen that your prediction came to nothing. Yeah.
This is I should have known. Dealing with Anadomini, you take a wait and see approach, and you're always disappointed.
Less wait and see, more wait and wait and wait and give up.
It's wait and be disappointed. Is he the patron saint of lizard people? By which I mean people like to sleep on rock.
Oh, right. Not members of the royal family.
Yeah.
He is not. But he is the patron saint of salmon. So that's the animal that is clearly most...
Salmon Rushdie.
Most... No. Just the fish.
Oh, just the fish.
That's clearly the animal that he's most closely associated with because of the magic.
Was that the fish that had the ring in it?
It must have been, I guess, because otherwise he'd just be the patron saint of general fish. I mean, the film wasn't called Salmon Fishing in the Clyde, so I don't know.
Who's General Fish? Also, who's Corporal Frog? And Private Newt. Is he the patron saint of meeting other saints? Or networking with? Or
networking with other saints?
Networking?
No, surprisingly not. Who did a lot of that as well? Did Brendan do that, or was he just traveling a lot? I can't remember.
No, Brendan met a million saints.
Yeah. So
everybody he talked to was a saint.
When you're that holy that you'll only talk to saints.
Yeah. Is he the patron saint of taking baths with friends? Just some friends baths.
Well, he is a patron against bullies, I guess, because he saved that Robin from the kids who were mean to him in school.
Oh, yeah,
so is the opposite of being bullied taking a bath with friends.
Wasn't he kind of bullied out of school too?
Yeah.
So
he's not a very effective patron against bullies.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want anybody else to experience this level of bullying that they have to leave school and go to Wales or wherever.
Go put a corpse on a bull.
Yeah, you got to leave school, and next thing you know, you're on the street transporting the corpse of some guy you don't even know.
This is what they're missing out of the anti-bullying campaigns. Is the risk of having to deal with bulls.
Yeah, he is the patron saint of Glasgow, though. I will say that. Right.
Well done. Yes.
I don't want people to think I'm too stupid.
Right, so you got to throw in a bit of sensible suggestions.
What are his patrons?
So yes, he is the patron saint of Glasgow, along with his mum.
He's the patron saint of his mom?
No, Tannock is also a patron of Glasgow.
Oh, that's got to be embarrassing. It's like, Mom, this is my town.
Leave me alone.
How come I can't be the patron saint of my own town? Come on, I'm 96.
Especially because she didn't really have anything to do with that.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, Tannock's just floating somewhere in the North Sea, just like a Kirk. Or Saint Surf pushed her out into the waves. She's like, is someone gonna come and get me?
So Glasgow, Scotland, Pennyquick, which is somewhere else. Let me see where Pennyquick is.
Somewhere in Scotland, I guess.
Yeah, so it's in Midlothian, apparently. So I guess, that's a nod to his granddad, the Lothian king, I guess.
Oh, okay. You say so. His granddad who tried to have him murdered in utero?
Yeah.
Fun.
Well, I suppose it's like his royal lineage.
Now I'm in charge of this place because that guy fucked it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
That guy shouldn't be in charge of anything.
So Glasgow, Scotland, Pennycook, salmon, against bullies, and people accused of infidelity. Because I guess he did help that lady.
Right. Wait.
Or his assistant did.
Incorrectly accused of infidelity, or just like he'll help you? He's going to help you cover up your infidelity. It's like.
Well, I guess his mum was like, potentially accused of infidelity when in fact she was a victim.
That's true too. Oh, well, yeah. Or theoretic, one or the other. She wasn't unfaithful. Her husband was potentially unfaithful.
True, although I think it's always the woman's fault, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
So if you're a temptress.
That's right. That's why we throw them off of cliffs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Totally makes.
Is that still a thing in Scotland? Is that the punishment for infidelity?
Well, I mean, wasn't it in Wales where they beat women with limbs?
Oh yeah.
That was what we discovered last time. So.
But that's just on Boxing Day.
That's it. Yeah. To be fair, and what do you expect on a day called Boxing Day for there to be no physical violence? That's on you.
It's like you're getting punched in the face, but you knew it was Boxing Day when you went out. So I don't really see how this is my fault that I punched you in the face. But he'll also, if you're being unfaithful and you're being accused of it, he'll also provide you an alibi. You can be like, I was with Saint Mungo. Just call Saint Mungo. I was with him all night, all right?
In the bath, nothing happened.
Yeah, obviously. You can see he's still fully erect because he has no release from this.
Look at that lily white penis.
It's so white. Yeah. Look at it. Yeah, I know it's white. Everybody does. He shows it to everybody.
Oh,
Doesn't
God.
touch it, though.
Oh, no. No, I mean, I guess, like, in the Bible, Jesus stands up for someone who's accused of infidelity.
That's true, too.
So let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Right.
So clearly, people, even if it's not a false accusation of infidelity, it's still like, well, is it really a crime?
Think about it. Okay. Well, those are good. Some pretty good patronages, you know.
He's got range.
Patron saint of some fish and some
Fish, a city, a
fishy
town,
behaviors.
a country, fishy behavior, bullying, and cheating. Yeah.
Yeah. Anna, do you think you'd ever have Saint Kentigern / Saint Mungo intercede for you?
Well, you'll be surprised to hear that I was never bullied. Lol, Jake, K.
Well, knock me over with a feather.
Well, that was one of the things the bullies did, actually.
I was a very weak child.
I guess if I were going into a situation where I anticipated, needing some backup, maybe he'd be in my entourage.
Yeah.
I like salmon. I enjoy salmon. Maybe I'll have some salmon on Friday as like a little Saint Mungo celebration.
Oh, yeah.
Could make it with like tatties and neeps.
Friday the 13th be bad luck for that salmon.
Because he's gonna get eaten.
I do like that salmon have somebody in their corner that they can be like help me get out of this.
Did you hear so I read an article in The Guardian a few months ago about salmon is suing some state government in the US. And it's like there's a lawyer representing fish
there you go.
because of the threat to the wildlife. So, maybe he had Saint Mungo on side as well.
Yeah, and that lawyer is Saint Mungo.
A patron saint of lawsuits, yeah.
Yeah, there are some countries where the environment can be represented,
Yeah.
like in court.
Which
I
is
think
fair
that-
enough.
I mean, I guess next time I
Go to
to Glasgow,
Mm-hmm.
I could, get Saint Mungo to help me out, show me around. I don't know any other natives.
Go and see that extinct volcano to make your own significance for
I'm
it.
going to look this up if there's an extinct volcano outside of Glasgow. I don't know why you bring this stuff up, but if it doesn't make any sense.
It was just a fun bit of,
It's such a narrative
geographical
cul-de-sac. that-
detail to add a bit of colour to the story.
Anyways, I would like him to take better care of salmon. I like salmon too, but just because they are pretty.
Right, yeah, you wouldn't eat them.
Yeah, I like them more than cows. Cows, disgusting
So wait,
animals.
you would eat salmon?
Well, no, I wouldn't eat salmon because I think they're too beautiful. So
Right.
for me to want to eat something, it has to fall into a very narrow aesthetic range
Uh-huh.
where it's not too ugly or too beautiful.
So vegetables.
So vegetables, I think, are like, yeah, I'm not into it. Like, I don't, they're like, okay.
You're not into them, did you
Not
just
into
say?
vegetables. Yeah, I'm just like,
Wow.
Vegetables about a 5, something
Right.
Like,
And salmon is an 8.
Stone Cold 10.
Oh,
salmon.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. Would hit. Anyways, no.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
You would exchange staves with a fish.
would spawn, as it were. Sometimes I feel like I need, help in Scotland. It's a tough country,
Is it?
No, it's not. Actually, it's quite nice. So, really, I think Mungo, I don't really think I'd ever have really called to. I'm not generally bullied. I have been bullied in the past.
I'm shocked.
I'm kind of just bullied by life now. Reached an age. I'm bullied by my own decaying body. So deal with that. Yeah, I don't think Mungo's a help to me. I feel like I'm on top of all this stuff. So Mungo, take 5. You don't have to worry about Matt Shadorn over here. He is good. But anyways. Well, Anna, thank you for bringing me this tale of this sexually backed up saint.
Oh, you are so welcome.
This poor bullied young man who founded, I'm going to say, one of the finest cities in all of Europe. The lovely town
I
of
thought you were going to
Glasgow.
be really like backhanded and be like one of the loveliest cities in central Scotland.
Yeah. One of the lovely cities in Perth, that isn't Edinburgh
There you go.
or Aberdeen or no.
Glasgow's definitely nicer than Aberdeen.
I'm sure. No,
I mean, I
Glasgow's
haven't
very-
actually been to Aberdeen, but the only thing there is oil.
Yeah, the thing about
what I've
Glasgow
heard.
is every time I go, it's always a nice little town, and
Please, it's a city. Have some
it's
goddamn
a nice
respect.
city. Yeah, it's a really
a nice
city.
little town.
There's a lot going on there.
Definitely bigger than Oxford.
It's very big. We'll be walking in Glasgow and we'll walk past a real estate agent and it's like 4-bedroom apartment, 35 cents.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much more affordable than the South. Like go, I remember once we went to visit one of Alice's friends for like a Christmas party. And we walked in their apartment and I was like, how many people?
This is a palace. These people must be millionaires.
I was like, how many people live here? And she's like, just the 2 of them. And I was like, but it's so huge.
Yeah.
This is so big. It's all these windows and
it's very depressing to live in Oxford and think about house prices in the north. It's just anywhere north of here really is.
Anyways, this episode brought to you by the Association of Glasgow Realtors. Folks, think about a new life in Glasgow.
We could say, like, give us the price of a 2-bedroom flat, and they'd be like, okay, here's £10.
Yeah.
We're your sponsors now.
Yeah, we'll take it. But yeah, thanks Anna for all the great info.
You are so well. I mean, hopefully you're now better equipped for your next pub quiz. So you're welcome. Yeah. All right, have a, what do we say? Blessed day?
Blessed day.
Okay, have a blessed day.
Bye.
Bye.